This lecture, as a matter of fact, made many, many thousands of Jews religious, because it changed the status of a Jew from a believer to someone that has full knowledge. Or if he was a skeptic or an atheist, once he watched this lecture, all he has to be is honest. If he's an honest person, after he watched this lecture, there's no more doubts left. It's much easier in life to follow the laws of the Torah when you know 100% that it comes from God, than when you think maybe it is, maybe it doesn't. Maybe my father told me and the rabbi is telling me stories. How do I know? Maybe they all live in illusion. Especially the questions become harder when you see so many other religions in the world, such as Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, and many others, and they all claim that they have the truth. They all want to be close to God. They all want to serve some kind of a religion. So the question is, how do we know that we have the truth and they are wrong? Or how do we know anyone has the truth? So the answer is, we speak with logic, common sense, and the most important thing, we have to bring proofs. Proofs, it doesn't mean, like today you have a lot of people in the world, they say the world is billions of years old. Everybody speaks about it, everyone believes in it almost, professors teach about it, all kinds of things. And as a matter of fact, if you check carefully, you will see that not one human being until this day was able to bring one proof that the world is more than a few thousand years old. It's amazing. You have over 1 billion people in the world that's 100% sure. They speak about it, they base their life on it, they go to university and learn it, they have tests about it. In reality, if you check carefully, you will not find one scientist or one human being that ever gave a proof that the world is more than a few thousand years old. Everything you hear is based on speculations, based on assumption, based on all kinds of theories, not one proof. The problem today, many people come to argue with me about the age of the world, and after a minute I already know that these people do not understand what it means, a proof. Proof doesn't mean a logical assumption. Logical assumption is still an assumption. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't happen. But it's still an assumption. An assumption means that it could be wrong. Once there is a chance that it could be wrong, you cannot base your life on something that it's an assumption. Now, we, the Jews, have a religion that is different than almost all the religions in the world. Not almost, than all of them. Why? I'll explain to you what I mean. If you come to a Christian and you say to him, how do you know that your religion is real? His answer would be, we believe. This is our faith. It's been going on for 2,000 years, from JC until today. We all believers. We believe. We believe in God, we believe in JC, we believe all the stories of the New Testament. So you ask him, can you prove that one of these stories is real? He says, religion cannot be proven. It's a matter of faith. All Christians will answer you, priests, everyone. They say it's based on faith. We believe. We are believers. You're not allowed to ask questions about faith. It's a matter of faith. You want to believe? Welcome. You don't want to believe? Too bad. Muslim, same thing. You have to believe in Muhammad. If you don't believe in Muhammad, you don't deserve to live. We have to kill you. We have to purify the world from all non-Muslims. But can you prove to me that Muhammad really got the Quran from God? Can you prove the Quran is a divine book? The answer is no. Not only they cannot prove it, I can prove in 5 minutes, and as you're going to see, that the Quran and the New Testament were not given by God. Guarantee. No questions asked. Once you see it, that's it. It's guarantee. God never gave those books. It's very strange. 1.5 billion Muslims, look what they do in the world. Look how much killing, look how much terrorism, look how much the rest of the world suffer, include Muslims. Muslims also suffer because of their actions. Muslims also have to take their shoes off in airports, And Muslims also have to be checked all the time whenever they go, and to be humiliated, and all kinds of things, and people always suspect them, maybe they have a bomb. Life is not comfortable for a good Muslim. If it's not a murderer, it's not a terrorist, he perhaps suffered the most in the world, more than Christians and Jews. Why? Because everywhere he goes, people look at him as a potential suicide bomber or a potential terrorist. Because the 1% of the Muslims that makes problems in the world ruins the reputation of the 99%. It's the same thing by religious Jews. If it's enough, there's 1% of the religious Jews that are not good, they're not honest, they're not decent, they're not really religious, and they do bad things in front of the world. Right away, when they show them on television, on the newspaper, the assumption of all the people, all religious people are like that, which is not true. Because there's a lot of very holy and righteous religious people that are completely different than these crooks. But the crooks ruins their reputation for everyone. So now, we are now only speaking today what can be proven and what cannot be proven.